G'day trendsetters, how are you today? Okay, so I've got this row of cabbage here along the side of the fence line here, and I'm going to have to apologise. We're about 20 yards away from a main street outside of our house here, so we're probably going to get a fair bit of traffic noise. But these guys are about half grown. They've been in about 6-8 weeks, and they're about to start forming the heart, or the cabbage heart, the part that we eat from here on in. So I thought it would be a good time just to give them a little bit more help, a bit of TLC at this time of their growth. I also, in one of my other videos on soil improvement or improving your soil, I suggested I'd planted some peas, and that when they were about half grown I was going to side dress them. So this is a sort of a tie-in with that video, because I'll be side dressing these with compost, and I'll also got some blood and bone here. Now I won't put a full whack of blood and bone. I think it's 2 handfuls per square metre as recommended on the packet. I'll probably only go half that because I'm using compost as well, and they won't need that much. It's just enough to get them across the line, so to speak. And really nothing to it. You just I've got my trusty little compost scoop here, which is probably one of the best little tools I ever bought. And all we're going to do is I'll put a scoop on each side, just lift the bottom leaves up. So a scoop in between each plant, and probably one across the front here, and half a handful, so not a full handful, around each plant. So that's all there is to it. You've got some little leaves down the bottom here. They can probably be removed by now. They're not getting any sunlight, and they might actually be preventing water getting to the root system, so they can come out at the same time that we're here. Just the smallish little ones. And I'm just going to, with my hand, I don't want to disturb the root system, so I'm just going to fluff it into the top of the soil. And that's it. So what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5 there, and 1 there. 6. Easy peasy. There's also I've got some borage. This is just self-sown borage. It runs up and down the driveway here. I've let it grow. I don't think it will impact on the cabbage themselves. There's not too much root competition there. But they're about to flower. They get those pretty little blue flowers, which is the bees are attracted to. The bees like yellow and blue flowers, and borage is a good one for that. So if you've got some cabbage at your place and they're about half grown, not quite forming hearts yet, this probably wouldn't be a bad thing for you to have a crack at. Alright, so if you found this interesting or useful in any way, I'd love it if you subscribe, like, share, all of that stuff. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. they don't see the sun, so they're not performing. I'll just pop them off. I'll keep that one, but there's another one back there that can come off. And that one, I think. A few little weeds. Oh my God, I love these cabbage. They're just so pretty even to look at. Keep an eye out for the cabbage moth and caterpillars, which I have had one attack, but I just kept on, I've only got one little row, so I just kept on picking the grubs off until they were gone. I haven't had any trouble since, so he's hoping I don't have any more. And with a bit of luck, I'd say I've probably still got another 6 weeks before I get a nice heart out of these cabbage, and I'm eating nice, fresh, homegrown, organically grown cabbage. So there you go. Cheers.